Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, it's Regit, and it's an updatey day, because it's time to look at another aspect of Update 5.9 in the Battle Cats. Today, we will be looking at the true form of Artist Cat. Now, Artist Cat, it's been used for quite a while in strategies, no plan A, which I still can't really do, and all sorts of levels where you want to be able to fight angels. For example, Borafim is a common enemy this is used against because Artist Cat, and of course its first form Rocket Cat, are resistant to angelic attacks, which means that they can hit the angel enemy for quite a long time because the angel enemy's attacks won't do too much damage to them. Now, in expensive strategies where you have lots of monies to work with, this can almost be a cat spam unit, so that can sometimes happen in those sorts of levels. But now it's been upgraded and there is a true form, so we're going to look at it. I'm going to press evolve now and look at it. It is Ramen Cat. The true form evolution increases defense and attack power, and now this is good because it's already resistant to angelic attacks. That's good, that's fine. But what will be great is the fact that it can attack more and do more damage while it's being resistant and being able to stay there for longer. And it can stay there for even longer because it's got more defense. And because it increases its defense and attack power, it actually might be quite useful to Hypermax, because that's what Hypermaxing does. It will help increase the stats of defense and attack power, not special abilities like freezing or being resistant to. So this could end up being a pretty strong anti-angel cat. I mean, Artist Cat is already strong, but this has just buffed it a little bit. Not radically changed it, slowed down its attack, changed its price, or at least I assume. It's just made it better. But we're going to have a look anyway, so we're going to press the big evolve button now and watch as the storm of Catfruit surrounds the artist, much like me with my Art GCSE failure, and turns into Ramen Cat with the best hairdo I have ever seen. Love it. So, the description of the Ramen Cat is: noodles might seem like a simple dish, but they need an artist's touch to master. Flashy prep style also boosts defense versus angels. That's the defense boost, and of course we know there's an attack boost as well. So that's good. Excellent. And now I'm going to take this true form into Rays of Gold. Of course, you know, Rays of Gold is the yellow Catfruit level with lots of angels in it, so hopefully this will do well to show the virtues of our newly true formed Ramen Cat. So we're going to press attack, and into the battle we go. So, I'm going to start it off by just sitting here and waiting for the first angelic hippo to come out while we develop our worker cat upwards in level. And then we'll start fighting the hippo with Ramen Cat. So come along, hippo. I know you're excited for the battle that's ahead of you. It's going to be very exciting. I promise. I promise. I definitely promise. Come on. Up to the base you come. There we go. Right. Let's start bringing out the Ramen Cat. There it is. The same sort of movement as the Artist and Rocket Cat. And the same sort of attack style. So the great thing about this, it seems, it's exactly the same. Same cost, same recharge time, same movement speed, same attack speed. As far as I can see, there'll be stats that you can find out on certain wiki websites and stuff like that, but it looks very similar, and it just looks like it's been buffed, which is excellent. And it also means that we're sort of developing quite a big stack of them, and they are withstanding the angels quite well considering how many there are of them. And even if they do die, what we find is that we can replenish them quite quickly. Now, as we know, Artist Cats, or Ramen Cats they are now, aren't going to win a battle by themselves. They need an accompaniment. But what they definitely help to aid is the resistance to the angels, because ordinarily they would probably just cut through the cat spam. With these now being resistant, they can do a little extra bit of damage to them and help sustain the wall for things like the meme in the background to do loads of damage to them, which it seems to be doing, which is great. It's really good. I mean, there's not really much to say about this cat, because it is just an improvement on Artist Cat, and that's brilliant for a true form. It doesn't radically change it, it doesn't make it unusable in certain situations. It's just the same cat, but with better stats, which is great. I'm happy for that. I'm really glad that this is what they've done with the Artist Cat true form. And it looks great. I love the hair. It is brilliant. And we're about to beat the base, and it is good. it's been buffed and there's really not much more to say. So we've managed to work out that Ramen Cat is useful amongst lots of other cats and helps against the anti-angel effort, but can we make it so that it can complete Rays of Gold Insane pretty much by itself? So basically what I've done is I've got the good old 3 cat double research up combo and also art history combo, which helps with the resistance to angels. I've also brought along a Bahamut and some cat spam. We'll use the cat spam along with Ramen Cat, and a Bahamut's just there for security in case it doesn't really work out. So we're going to try this, seeming as it's shown promising signs. I guess this is what we're going to move on to. So attack, and into this battle we go. Right, okay, it's your time to shine. Oh, Death Rock. Cat Cannon start level up. I didn't plan for that combo, but we've got that as well. That's great. So we got Biohazard and Bony Bone. They're both research up combos, and also art history, which will help with our resistance. So I'm going to help upgrade the Worker Cat a little bit, and then we're going to start being resistant to this angelic hippo. Probably only need to do 2-part cat spam, a bit like that. Actually, that might be more expensive than just doing that. Yeah, I'll go for Manic Mohawk and a Razor, and then we'll also spawn in these guys. They are on separate planes, but I'm doing that on the top slot so that we can get the cat combo. And hopefully it will work out well in our favour. We'll get lots of benefit from being resistant to the naughty angel enemies, and we'll be fine. Hopefully. I see a little fine spray coming out. Maybe it's like noodles, but there was like a spray on the ground. But try and see it again. Yeah, I don't know if that's like noodle stuff, but there's sort of sparkles appearing below the gory. Maybe that's it being resistant. I haven't seen that before. Anyway, we'll engage full cat spam. We'll also get our cat cannon to try and dislodge these enemies and just spam as many artist cats as I can and see how resistant we can possibly be to them. Looks like we're doing pretty well, seeing that they're angelic gories. Looks like its resistant effect is going into full effect, and it's of course boosted by the combo, and of course we can get them more often because of our double research up combo. So hopefully, with the combination of all of this, we should be alright. We might not be, given the sheer volume of angel enemies, but they've lasted for a lot longer than you'd probably expect them to for such a cheap and spammable cat. So yeah, I'd count it as a success. It's not a complete success because, well, we weren't particularly able to win the whole level with them, but it just shows how versatile they can be for such a cheap cat, and that resistance to angels is, of course, its best aspect, and that's just got better with the true form. This is a really simple true form to understand, and I'm glad that they've done it this way, because I just think it's nice, clear and simple. They've got what was a good cat, and they've buffed it and made it better. Not insanely better, so it sort of breaks the game, but just better. And that's great. I like that in a true form, and I think Ramen Cat will prove to be a very useful cat going forward in levels like No Plan A and all these sorts of things. So thumbs up for that, and that's pretty much all I can say really. I like the design of it, I like its attack animation. I think the spray is part of the Ramen Cat attack thing, although I guess you guys can clarify that for me. And yeah, it's a good cat that's been made better. And that's all there really is to this true form. It's good. Get it? Good true form. Yes. And on that, I hope you enjoyed.